Need to sneeze, I think. Nope. Okay, I'm all good. No sneeze. So, my name is Sean. I play in the band AJJ, and I've been performing music live on the internet for the past 200 some days since March when COVID started. When COVID completely changed our lives, and for me that looked like a tour getting canceled, several tours, into very far into the future. So yeah, I don't know if you feel at all inclined and you can afford it, and you enjoy the show, feel free to send over a tip, but no pressure. It's a very strange thing to ask people for money right now. So yeah. Otherwise, just sit back and enjoy me playing some of my favorite songs. This one's by Neil Young. It's called "Tell Me Why." Sailing hardships through broken harbors, out on the waves in the night. Still the searcher must ride the dark horse, racing along in his fright. Tell me why. Tell me why. When you're old enough to repay, but young enough to sell. Tell me lies later, come and see me, I'll be around for a while. I am lonely, but you can free me, all in the way that you smile. Tell me why. Tell me why. When you're old enough to repay, but young enough to sell. Oh God, there's a big one coming on. The dead have begun to rise and walk, but nobody is singing, oh, nobody is singing. The bottomless pit has opened up, and the Virgin Mary is crying blood, but nobody is singing, oh no, nobody is singing. 'Cause we're all taking pictures with our camera phones to prove we were there for the end of days, the end of days. The blood golem is on the loose again. He doesn't know that we're American, but he tuts under his breath because we're not wearing masks. The hell demon painted to look just like King Diamond and Peter Chris. For the end of days, the end of days. And now it's raining semen, oh, it smells like those weird trees you smell. Could this be the revelation, or is it simply the end of hell? Oh God, there's a big one coming on. Hashtag Armageddon. That topic is trending a lot these days. The death cult is making jewelry from the corpses they dragged from the burning sea. They're taking eyes, they're taking ears, they're taking noses, they're taking teeth. Taking hair, they're taking fingers, they're taking skin and taking everything so seriously. And now the valley's flooded with piranha tequila knives. But at least we got to prove that we did something worthwhile with our lives. At the end of days, 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 the end of days. Thank you very much. That first song was called Tell Me Why by Neil Young. And that last song I just played was an AJJ song that was on a live album we put out a while ago. And that song is called Hashtag Armageddon. And every once in a while I return to that song and think, man, that's a long song. Let's see. What am I going to do next? I'm going to check the comments on it real quick. That last song wasn't one of I didn't write that song. Chris Farron wrote that song. And speaking of Chris Farron songs, Chris Farron has a new song out today that I recommend you all check out. It goes like this. Jean-Claude and I love Schadenfreude. I've got Schadenfreude stuck in my teeth. There is no scarcity of epicaricacy. I want Schadenfreude, thank you and please. I'm so filled with hate I can barely contain all my joy when a dickhead is thwarted. Junk food for the soul is still food when you're hungry, and everything's so goddamn distorted. I wish that I could eat it. I wish it cured diseases. I wish that it made anything better than this. Start to bleed, glued to my shodden feet. Oh, the president has caught him a COVID. And I get so juiced when the hen's home to roost. Soon I hope we all laugh at his obit. I want to bottle this feeling, I want to take a bump of it. What a beautiful American emotion. Todd, but I believe in God. I've got God in and outside of me, and my God God believes in karma, and my God believes in science, and my God believes in irony. It's not hard to explain how you'd laugh at the pain of an old man who's probably dying. You could fill 47 Walmarts with the bodies of the people who died on account of his lying. Please deliver you, please deliver me, please deliver all of the people from this. Oh, please deliver you, please deliver me, please deliver all of the people from this. Oh, please deliver you, please deliver me, please deliver all of the people from this. Thank you. Yeah, it was weird of Chris to write that song in my voice, with the first lyric being "My name is Sean Claude," but you can't really fight genius, you know? Speaking of cool things that my friends do, tomorrow, or if you're watching this on YouTube, today, our pals in Death Rosenstock, Jeff Rosenstock's band, they're doing a live stream, the first full band live stream of the quarantine era. It's going to be called Jeff Rosenstock Live at the Garden. So they'll be performing at Madison Square Garden. Not the Madison Square Garden you're thinking of. They actually got a time machine and traveled back to the old boxing rink that used to have punk shows in Phoenix. That Madison Square Garden. They're going to be opening up for JFA and Black Flag and the Sun City Girls. It's going to be a really good show, so check it out tomorrow on the internet. Or if you have a time machine as well, go back to 1984 and it'll be there. Yeah, thanks. Someone on YouTube was requesting a bunch of songs, and they mentioned one that I could play. They guessed right, so here it is. I walked into a room full of corpses. The room all smelled like flowers. There were Nikes on their feet, hail and smile under the cloth. I gazed into the souls of all the horses who jumped off all the bridges in those wild western days. A spaceship made of death, oh do, hooray, mi fa sol la ti do re and me. I gave into the needs of all my masters. Man is the bastard, ain't as cool as amps for Christ. No, I'm Henry Barnes for life. Oh, I fell into a coffin full of orphans, and they all had been slaughtered by a website making man with music in his heart. Oh, do, re, mi fa sol la ti do re and me. Do re and me. Do re and me. Thank you very much. Yeah, and there's someone that keeps requesting the song Hate Stick Hard Party Part 2, which there is no Part 1, but I don't remember that one at the moment. I know that was on a pretty rad comp, so I'll try to dig that up and listen to it soon and see if I can play it. If I remember correctly, it was just 2 chords. But if I don't end up playing it, please don't hold that against me. Or, I mean, I guess you can if you want to. That's fine. I'll try to play it though. Let's see. What we got next? Aha! Here's another kind of softer jam that someone else requested. This one's called Freebird. There's a tongue in my mouth, there's a lock on the door, and I can't imagine wishing for more. I've paid for my crimes and I've unlied my lies, and now I'm adorned with a clever disguise. I'm free as a bird. I'm free from my words. There is a pill I've been meaning to swallow, and it's shaped like a record that I'd love to borrow, and covered with shit I've been meaning to wallow in. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. I'm free as a bird. I'm free from my words. I'm free as a bird flying over the sea, who can't find the summer. And if there's a God in the sky, or a devil below, that doesn't matter to me, 'cause I see Satan's face when I look in the mirror. I see God inside all of the people I meet. I am free as a bird. I'm free from my words. I'm free as a man who's out wandering the streets, looking for shelter. Thank you. That was called Freebird. Let's see. I'm gonna play a couple more. Yeah, this has been a fun one today. We rearranged the office a little bit, and everything's to the left of me now. It's kind of fucking with me. This is Eric from Taco Cat turned me onto this song with a playlist, and I became obsessed with it. It's called Reincarnation. It's by the late great Roger Miller. At least I'm pretty sure he's late. He's definitely great. If I was a bird and you was a fish, what would we do? I guess we'd wish for reincarnation. Wouldn't it be a sensation to come back to life from reincarnation? If I was a tree and you were a flower, what would we do? I guess we'd wait for the power of reincarnation. Reincarnation. sensation to come back to life from reincarnation. I love you, don't you know I always will. You're a girl, I'm a boy, but suppose you was a rose and I was a whippoorwill. If I was a bird and you were a fish, what would we do? I guess we'd wish for reincarnation, reincarnation. Wouldn't it be a sensation to come back to life from reincarnation? Do 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 do. Bow bow. I love you, don't you know I always will. You're a boy, I'm a boy, but suppose you was a rose and I was a whippoorwill. If I was a whipper, you were a flower, what would we do? I guess we're for reincarnation, reincarnation. Wouldn't it be a sensation to come back to life from reincarnation? Do 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 do. Thank you all very much. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to play one more song. It's my favorite song I think I've ever written. I found a small red boy inside my tummy with $3 in change and a Milky Way light. In my occasional pursuit to find something more meaningful, and yet another word that rhymes with die. I cut him out and put him on my table. His shallow breathing chest would fall and rise. His south of heaven shirt was way too big for him, and his horns were long and sharp. And then he opened up those eyes that said, I am, I am, I am, I am the truth. I showered him with love and adulation. One day he was just as tall as me, and I showed him all the books that I was raised on. Madeline L'Engle, Dulaire's mythology, and in a montage that could warm the heart of Hitler. I raised him up so proud and motherly, and I swore that I was glancing in a mirror, when in the language that I taught him, oh God, he began to speak. He said, I am, I am, I am, I am the truth. I am, I am, I am, I am the truth. And his eyes became a beacon, an LCD projector, broadcasting all my memories in a clear and vivid picture. His tongue became a staircase, his uvula the knocker on an ornate wooden door that led me straight into my future. His throat became a hallway with 1,000 baby pictures. and I became forgiveness. I transformed into the closure that I lost when I learned about the tragedy of all of us. I lost it when I learned about the tragedy of all of us. Incorrigible illness in the loved ones in and out of us. I lost it when I learned about the tragedy of all of us. I walked through the hallway to a room of only mirrors, reflecting me in bondage, so I watched myself get freer. I let my horns grow longer, I observed my skin get redder. My soul became a hammer, and I started to feel better. My hatred turned to pity, my resentment blossomed flowers. My bitter tasted candy, my misery was power. The truth in me grew brighter, my nature and my nurture. No more shame, no more fear, and no more dread. I am the truth. Hey, thank you all very much. Thank you all very much for listening. Yeah, that was my last song. Here's a tiny little encore for you. Another Roger Miller classic that those of you familiar with this program have seen me fuck up countless times. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oo-de-lally, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oo-de-lally, golly, what a day. Oo-de-lally, fuck the police. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Oo-de-lally, gooby bobby dooby doo.